Hello ladies, this is Death Pike Kite, aka Gabby, and today I'm going to show you guys how to set up Wykkyd's Outfitter in case you are running or want to run more than one build on your character. And I know it can be a pain in the butt if you're trying to switch between a certain build for PvE, PvP, dungeons, group, what have you, it's a pain. It's a pain trying to make sure that everything is in the correct order and all the skills are what you need for any given situation. But with Wykkyd's Outfitter, that whole thing becomes less of a hassle, and I'm going to show you girls how to get that set up and make your life just a little bit easier in this game. So first things first, you will definitely need to have Wykkyd's frameworks, Wykkyd's Outfitter, and Wykkyd macros installed on your game for your add-ons. I definitely recommend that you use Minion for this. Minion is a very useful program to keep track of all your add-ons in the game, and it just makes life easier to use Minion. So I definitely recommend that you install that and start managing your add-ons through that. In the event that you don't want to download Minion, that's fine too. But like I said, make sure you have those three things downloaded so that you can do what I'm about to show you girls. So, I'm going to assume you have all of that installed already. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our settings. You're going to go to add-on settings. And you're going to go down here to Wykkyd's macros. And you're going to make sure that this first one right here, macro window keyboard intercept, is on. Once you've switched that on, you're going to go to controls. And then you're going to scroll all the way down until you get to Wykkyd's macro window. And you're going to make sure that this toggle macro window is bound to something. For me, I have it bound to the F1 key. You can have it bound to whatever you want. That will be up to you. But that is what I have mine to. So once you've bound this to something, you're just going to escape. There we go. And we're going to get started on setting up Outfitter. So first things first, we're going to do our armor. So as you can see, I already have a set, which is my main armor set, all set up already. I made another armor set for the purpose of this video to show what to do. So you're going to click on this plus button right here, and that's going to bring up this window to name your new set. So you're going to name your new set. I'm going to name mine Crit City because I have an idea of where I'm going with this. So we're going to save that. And then I'm going to start switching out all of the things I need to. So let's see, shoulders. Yeah, I want to switch out the boots, the bracers. Actually, go into my armor set here. The shirt. And I think that is it. Oh no, the hat. There we go. It's a mishmash of a lot of things, but I think that is all I'm switching out. I feel like I'm missing something, but it's alright. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, so now that I have that switched out, I'm gonna make sure that my correct armor I want is selected. If it's not, you can just hit the scroll on the mouse there and you can scroll between whatever you have named already. So I'm gonna pick Crit City and then I'm gonna hit save. And as you can see down here, it says gear set Crit City saved for your outfitter. Alright, so once that's done, you're gonna go to your skills. And let's see, we're going to start setting up the different bars. So let's do the dual wheel first. Like I said, there's a reason I called it Crit City. That's because I'm going to just fill my bar here with all the assassination things, because I'm not actually going to use this build since it's not very viable. I'll tell you that right now. Not with all this magic I'm running. Okay, so I'm going to have that all nice and set up. So I'm going to, again, hit the plus here. I'm going to name it something. So I'm going to name it Crit City as well, just because that way I know what armor it goes to, or what outfit set it goes to. So I'm going to hit save, and it's selected right there. Perfect. And then all I'm going to do is hit save again, and then there we go. It says saved action bar set Crit City for weapon 1. Perfect. So then we're going to switch over to my bow. And for this one, I'm going to just add a bunch of stuff here. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's keep that one. Okay, perfect. I think that's fine. Just switched a few things here and there. So let us name this Archer Crit. That way I still know it belongs to the crit outfit there. And you can name your stuff whatever you want. This is just easier for me to kind of try to keep things named similarly. That way I know what skills go to what outfit set and whatnot. But you can do this however you want. This is just how I'm doing it. And so I'm going to hit save. And it'll save it right there. Alright, perfect. And so we're going to hit save for Archer Crit. And there you go. And that's how you know that it got saved. It'll tell you right here again. And so that's all done. You have your outfit set and you have your skills set. So exit out of that. And now, depending on whatever you bound your macro window to, you're going to hit that. So for me it was F1, so I'm going to hit F1. And there we go. And it brings up this little window right here. As you can see, I already have some stuff set up, so we're not going to, but don't worry about that. We're not going to worry about that. Find an available slot for yourself. You know, probably one for you, but I'm going to go with 7 since that's what I have open. I'm going to right click on it, and it's going to bring up another window here. You're going to go to edit macro, and you're going to name it something different. So I'm going to name this Crit City. Again, keeping everything nice and tidy. So there's Crit City. I'm going to select that set. Go to skills. And I'm going to scroll down till I get to the Crit City one here. There you go. Select that. And you can select an emote to go with it. I personally don't ever choose emotes. You can if you want to. That's completely up to you as well. And I'm going to hit save. And it's going to reload the user interface. And this is going to happen every time that you set up a different hotkey to it. There we go. So that's all nice and reload it. So you're going to hit F1 again, bring up the window again, go to your next available window, right click on it, edit macro, name it something else. I'm just going to name this one Archer Crit. There we go. Once again, pick that gear for me. Go to skills, and I'm going to go to Archer Crit this time. Set that. And leave that and save. Let it reload once again. There we go. Perfect. So we have our 2 different builds in there and ready to go. So you're going to hit the window again because now that you have them set up, you need to actually bind them to something. So this makes it, let's see, so in order to bind these guys to certain keys, you're going to make sure your mouse or your arrow or whatever is over the correct window you want, and you're going to hit control. And as you can see, it's going to bring up these little options on it. And you can tell like all the other stuff that I've already set up is bound to something. You know, the first one's bound to number pad 1. So for Crit City, it was on, if you recall, space 8. So for me, I'm going to bind that to the number 8 on the number pad. So if I hit 8, it's suddenly going to say number pad 8, and on the bottom corner there. Oh, oops, I bounded to the wrong one actually. It says button 7. Oh no, never mind. Actually, yeah, I did mess that up. Sorry, that was that was space 7. So let's rebind that to the right one. There we go. That way it's all in the correct order. So see on the bottom left-hand corner here in your chat window, it says bottom 7 of the active tab is now bound to number pad 7. Perfect. Then just arrow over to your next one. Hit Control again to bring up this. And this one I'm going to bind to number 8, and there it'll say number pad 8, and that is now bound. Perfect. And so, oops, I accidentally reloaded the interface. By the way, do open up the window again. Don't double hit it. You know, hit F1 twice because it'll just completely reload the interface. It is possible to exit out of it without having to do that every time. But okay, so let's hit that again. Bring up the window, and it's right here, by the way, the X. It'll let you exit out of the window without having to redo it. But anyway, so you bring up your window again, and this is where you are going to be able to change your different sets out. So I'm going to hit 1, and as you can see there in the chat, it's telling you what it's doing. It's loading the gear, it's loading the bar, and if you switch, your to your number, your first bar there, you'll see that it's your skills are all different, and you can tell right off the bat too that it got switched because your armor got switched around too. So I'm gonna do that one more time, and this time I'm gonna switch over to the other build for my dual wield. I'm gonna hit 7, and as you can see, my armor changed and my skill bar changed again. Let's switch over to the archer real quick, and I'm gonna do that one more time. So I'm gonna hit F1. I'm gonna change it to one of my other random ones. I'm gonna hit number 2. And as you can see, all the skills switched out there, my armor switched out there. And I'm going to do that one more time, and I'm going to switch back to the other archer build. And I'm going to hit number 8 for that. And once again, everything is switching out. And there you go. And that's how you set up Wykkyd's Outfitter. If you're ever in doubt that something's not being loaded correctly, always check the chat window because it will tell you exactly what it's doing. But hopefully this will make your life a little bit easier, and it'll let you run more than just one different build. And yeah, I definitely think Wykkyd's Outfitter is one of the best things that could have happened to this game. So I hope you girls learned something today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.